So what's going on, guys? My name is 8-Bit Preston and welcome back to the most horrendous loading times of gaming history of the Nintendo GameCube edition of Finding Nemo. So this game it's not a bad game by any means. Like I've said before, the loading times are horrendous for the GameCube, and because of the bad graphics and the terribly scary soundtrack, this game caused a lot of fears for me when I was a little boy, as explained in the previous video. But anyway, we've just finished the field trip and the drop-off, so now we're going to be doing Mass Chase, and I think it's going to be the one where we have to run after Dory. And now begins the level. So, honestly, he plays Marlin though. So, I think it's quite funny how they've kept the original film in the FMV cutscenes, but then, in-game, they don't have the original voice actors, so you go from listening to the exact voices you know and love from the film, to just some random people. Well, not random people, because they've obviously been hired to do this, but it's not the same. It really isn't. Anyways, this game's still loading, that's why I call it the most loading times game of all time for the GameCube, because this on PS2 was not this bad. Why does it take so long? Come on, man. Faster. Faster. Thank you.
I've gotta get that mask.
I don't think that happened in the film, but okay. Right, so this level I played this level a lot because it's actually quite a fun level. You have 90 seconds to get to the very end, which, for fuck's sake, which is a very small amount of time, but it is quite fun if you don't get smacked in your ass every 15 seconds. You will die a lot on this level, guaranteed. But all I'm saying is this level isn't bad. It's not a bad level by any means. I have honestly no clue how you're supposed to do all these challenges as well in 90 seconds. That is pathetic. I'm just gonna stay high this time. Oh wait, yeah, those eels. They are the most terrifying spotted eels I've ever looked. Lord, please. These pufferfish are coming out of nowhere now. Most OP enemy in the game, pufferfish, confirmed. Not the crabs, because those crabs are in like every level. The music to this level as well is actually quite chasey. So it sets the mood really well, really well. Oh, there's the mask. So, little boy Marlin decides to stay inside of this little maze, when it was clear he could have just run outside of the map for like 2 seconds and just picked up the mask. But you know, it's a video game, I'm not going to question. I didn't touch anything. You're going to see that death animation a lot. Alright, nope, just stay high. High-ish. This way. There are so many cheap shots with these pufferfish, oh my days. And these clams. This is really infuriating. I'm honestly pissed. No. Just scurry along the walls. Keep going. So keep it moving. Oh fuck me. I'm tempted to get myself killed by one of those eels, just to see what the death animation looks like. Yo, snap me. Snap me, lad. Oh. Is that it? You know, we don't see us get properly killed. Right, fair enough, it's a kid's game, I understand. something just happened which made me like invincible for a second. That's how I didn't die. I don't know what, but oh well. I'm just trying to rush through this because like when I see a time limit, I panic. Like I try to rush through it, and I always die. I mean, we have like 65 seconds or something. We have like a minute, but I don't know. That doesn't feel like enough time to me. Swim, Marlin, swim. Oh. Alright, we have 80 seconds. Hey, that beat. Oh. So now we have the descent, which takes us down, like, very far down. And once we get to the bottom of here, we swim in front of a bunch of fish until we eventually bump into Dory. So that's how this ties in with the story of the film, which is actually kind of cool. I actually do appreciate how it ties in like that. But I'm just saying now, these eels are actually fucking humongous. Some of them are absolutely giant. Like, look at that. That is massive. Hey, 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 hey. Oh yeah, this is the last part.
Can you help me?
Nope. Keep swimming. Sorry, sir. I like how you go through the rings, but they don't disappear to signify that you've actually gone through them. I don't know why everyone's saying watch out. They're not even swimming my direction. This is like the motorway, honestly. I'm just fiddling with the analog stick at this point. No. Oh. Well, that was quick.
Has anybody seen a boat? Please, a white boat. They got my son. My son. Help me, please.
Rip skull. And now we go on to the level where we chase after Dory, and oh my lord, this level is not fun at all. You die so many times. But I'm saying this now, the end of the next level is scary. And it's not scary like, boo, jump scare. It's because, like, not only do we get the cutscene where we encounter Bruce for the first time. Oh, 1 minute, let me just do this real quick. Anyways, so not only do we encounter Bruce for the first time, but his voice in the cutscene, he doesn't sound like he does in the film. He's not all sinister like, he's proper Australian. He's like, hello, mate. Honestly, that was the best impression you can ever get. The way he says it is just, oh, it creeps me out.
Oh, sorry! I didn't see you! Sir, are you okay?
He's gone.
There.
No, he's gone.
It's all right.
He's gone.
It'll be okay.
No, they took him away. I have to find the boat.
A boat? Hey, I've seen a boat.
You have?
Uh-huh, and it passed by not too long ago.
A white one?
Hi, I'm
Dory.
Dory.
Where?
Which way? Oh,
It
it
went,
went this way. It went this way. Follow me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. No problem. Yeah, like I was saying about that, the last cutscene. It was like that on the PS2. I don't know if it's like that on the GameCube, but when I first encountered that cutscene as a kid and he said it like that, I turned fully red, I had goosebumps, and I turned off my console completely. His voice, like, I'm not really scared of the film. Like, when I was small, there was one part in particular that gave me shivers. And I couldn't stand to watch it, which I might tell you in that video if you want to see it, but honest to God, it's probably the scariest voiceover for Bruce you can get, because it sounds so natural. And Bruce does not sound natural in the film. That's why it's so terrifying. Anyway, so this stage is basically the Mr. A thing. But you don't have to go through all of these rings. Just as long as you go through enough to keep up with Dory. That's it. That's the stage. And the reason why it's annoying is because there's so many cheap shots with the squids and the gas pipes and everything else. There's so many cheap shots. So you just need to basically stay up Dory's ass.
Will you quit it? What? Stop
What are you talking about? You're showing me which way the boat went.
A boat? Hey, I've seen a boat. It went this way. It went this way. Follow me.
At least Dory's secondary voice actor doesn't sound too bad. I mean, it's nowhere near as horrendous as Marlin's or Nemo's. Well, Marlin's isn't horrendous or anything, it is actually kind of good. But Nemo's, holy shit, that does not sound like Alexander Gould. But yeah, anyways, Dory's voice actor isn't too bad. And the model for Dory isn't bad either, admittedly. It is kind of polished. But the fact that her like little pattern thing is dark blue instead of black, it doesn't blend in with her as much. I don't think it looks as nice. And for some reason, I'm finding this level a lot easier on the GameCube. Like, the GameCube has a controller very similar to that of the Xbox, and I hate Xbox controllers. But for some reason, I think the GameCube controller is a lot better than the Xbox controller, because instead of having a regular analog stick placed in that position, you've got like the thing off the NES, like off the SNES. Like, you have a big central knob.
Buddy? Huh? Do you?
Wait a minute.
I'm trying to.
Well, that's really pissed me off. I've just beat the level, but as the cutscene was playing, I ran out of storage and the recording stopped. So I've just gone on a big deleting spree. As you can see, I did finish it, but I'm going to really quickly go back and beat the level, and I'm going to start recording again when I beat it. I hope the cutscene plays. I don't know if it does do the voice, because I didn't watch the cutscene last time. I skipped it on accident.
Following me, okay?
What are you talking about? You're showing me
Oh, I
which
hope
way
it's
the
got the
boat
voice.
A boat? Hey, I've seen a boat. It passed by not too long ago. It went this way. It went this way. Follow me.
Wait a minute! What is going on? You already told me which way the boat was going.
I did. Oh no.
If this is some kind of practical joke, it's not funny. And I know funny. I'm a clownfish.
No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm so sorry. See, I suffer from short-term memory loss.
Short-term memory loss. I don't believe this.
No, it's true. I forget things almost instantly. It runs in my family. Well, I mean, at least I think it does. Where are they? Can I help you?
Something's wrong with you. Really. You're wasting my time. I
Oh.
have to find my son. Hello.
Yeah, it has it. Okay, I don't see why I just rebeat that level just to listen to that, but oh my fucking Christ. That is the worst dub of Bruce I've ever seen. Holy shit. I know it was horrendous. I knew it was horrendous, but I didn't know it was that bad. From what I remember, it was like all that higher pitched, and oh my god, that is just. Well then, that's those two levels done. Minefield's next. Oh, that is. I think Minefield's just like the sponge bed challenge thing. Oh, I can't be asked. You know, I'm just gonna end this one. I'm gonna record the next one probably. I'll just upload the next two and then just press. I can't be fucking ass. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one of mine. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, and turn on notifications, and like the video if you want more Finding Nemo the video game. So once again, thank you for watching, and I will of course see you in the next video of mine.